All right, so I'm gonna make another putter. I'm using a solid piece of maple, and I gotta cut it a little bit in order to make it the right thickness. It's just a little too thick right now. And I have to say, I always get nervous when I have my blade this exposed. It, it's always something you need to respect a table saw, especially an older table saw. Not that you should be careless with like a saw stop or a saw that has a mechanism that stops the blade, um, but it is just a little bit more dangerous. So, if you're not comfortable with it, and I tell my students all the time, if you're not comfortable with what you're doing, don't do it. If something in your mind just says, hey, that's a little sketchy, or you're a little nervous, you shouldn't do it. So, by all means, respect the tool and don't do things that put you at risk. Not perfect, but nothing old Sandy can't take care of. So that's the shape of the putter. I just used my other putter to scribe on there. My goal is to put this koi fish on there. I'm going to burn it on by hand. Uh, if you had a laser, then you could just simply download this. But unfortunately, I don't have a laser, so I'm going to do it by hand. Okay, I'm going to cut this. Now, as always, you don't want to have a lot of your blade showing because that's always dangerous. So you make sure you have that adjusted right. Now, this blade's a little thin, but it is a newer blade, so it should cut this pretty good. I don't want to cut on the line because I'm going to stand through the line. So I know I'm getting the right size, a straight cut. There you go. So all of this is basically the same process that I used on that first putter with the Aztec calendar on it. And this one is a koi fish. So This was just something I printed off the internet. I didn't draw it. It's not my artwork. I don't know who drew it. It was just a picture I found on the internet. So I'd like to give the artist credit, but I don't know who it is. So you have my thanks. I suppose it's like any of the stuff that I post on the internet that, someone else can basically copy that design and use it. And, it's totally possible that some of the things I've done, someone out there is, using that stuff to come up with their own designs, which I guess it's, fair game. So sometimes a pencil doesn't work as well. So I just made this little burnisher, and basically I'm just going to trace around